Everybody, it's Stacy with As a Tea Brews. Today I have a little bit of a review of Nelson's tea. I received a gift box of Nelson's tea at Christmas time with a gift exchange, and I will try to remember to link that video down below. And I have since thrown away the box, but I have the teas here and they are all sample size. And so I'm finally getting around to letting you guys know my thoughts on these. This is the first time that I've had teas from this company. So if you've had teas from Nelson's Tea before, you'll have to let me know in the comments below, and also which teas you've had and which ones are your favorites, of course. So I have 3 here that have caffeine and 2 that do not. I made sure to write some notes down so I remembered what I thought about each one to share with you. So I'll just start with the black tea. There's 1 black tea in this, and this is Apricots Cream. And this one says it's a bold and rich black tea mixed with smooth and creamy apricot sweetness. The blend is naturally sweet and may be enjoyed hot or iced. Now, the ingredients are black tea, dried apricot, marigold, and natural flavoring. So it's pretty simple ingredients. Sometimes, black teas could be hit or miss with me. If they are on the bitter side, I don't particularly care for them. But this tea I thought was a really nice, mellow black tea. So I really enjoyed that aspect of it. And it had this creaminess to it. And it definitely, you could taste that apricot, and it was actually really good. And then the second half of my teacup, I threw in a splash of oat milk, and that oat milk brought out that creamy sweetness even more, and it was delicious. It was really good. I really enjoyed this black tea. Okay, so the next tea I will tell you about is the champagne and raspberries. So this tea is a white tea with dried raspberries, safflower, and natural flavoring. So again, fairly simple ingredients, not a lot of artificial stuff going on in that. And this tea smelled really, really good. So I really enjoy the kind of the delicate flavor of a white tea, and you can definitely taste that in this tea. It was really nice and lovely. And then the raspberry, it just kind of created like this crispness and fruity crispness to the tea, and it was really enjoyable. And I liked this tea a lot also. It was just kind of delicate and nice. Okay, so the other tea with caffeine in it is Pina Colada. And this tea has green tea, dried pineapple, toasted coconut, marigold petals, and natural flavoring. And this tea smells so fruity and delicious, like you're going on a tropical vacation. But when I brewed this one up, it was definitely more coconutty flavor than pineapple-y. And if you may have remembered me mentioning before, I don't always love coconut in tea, but this one I actually did enjoy, but I did wish it tasted more like pineapple. It might have just been because I got a small sample size that I didn't get very much pineapple in this one. So it's possible if you have a larger bag that you would taste more of that pineapple, but it was still a really lovely tea. So the next tea is Butterscotch Pie, and this tea has quite a few more ingredients in it. And I think it's probably because there's some little butterscotch chips in there. But this one's green rooibos, organic honeybush tea, peanuts, butterscotch chips, and then all the ingredients in the butterscotch chips, marigold, and natural flavoring. So you can definitely taste the butterscotch in this, and it's a little bit sweet on its own, and it's actually really, really good. I'm drinking this one right now, and I've had this one a couple times, and it's really yummy. Yeah, definitely the scent and taste of butterscotch. I like it. It's not overpowering though. Okay, and this last tea is American Apple Pie. And this tea has red rooibos, cinnamon chips, dried apples, marigold, and natural flavoring. Now, sometimes the rooibos flavor can be overwhelming to me in teas, especially if there's not a lot of other flavors going on, and I don't always love that taste. And so I was a little bit wary of this tea. And while I could mostly taste the rooibos in this tea, I did not dislike it. It was still a nice, drinkable tea, and I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it, but I wished there was more apple flavor in it. There wasn't a lot of apple flavor, so I I would love to have more cinnamon and apple flavor in this one, but again, maybe because of the size of the sample, I did not get, you know, some of that apple in there. That's possible because these bags are really not very big. I would guess maybe 4 or 5 cups in each bag, but it doesn't have a size on there. So anyhow, those are my thoughts on these teas from Nelson's Tea. It was a lot of fun to try these teas, and I hope that this review is helpful to you if you decide to order from them. I will try to find their website and insert it below, and I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.